When we consider the teachings of Jesus, he said that in order to truly be his follower, we need to deny ourselves and take up his cross. I think most people just don't really understand that. And that's why it's one of the hard sayings that Jesus presents. But I just want to speculate that I think most of the people that heard it initially misunderstood. It was later on when they actually saw Jesus go through the process of being tortured, carrying his own cross before he was crucified. And even as word got out of what's recorded in Matthew and Luke, that Jesus had prayed the night before, Father, if it's your will, just take this suffering from me, but not my will be done, but yours. So people could begin to understand it. But currently, in this time and place, we don't really understand the cross. Nobody is dying on a cross in our world today. And particularly here in America, it's more of a decoration than anything else. But I think we can learn here that Jesus was talking about our attitude. Are we willing to follow him no matter what? And I think a great description of the attitude of Jesus is recorded by Paul in Philippians chapter 2. He said that you must have the same attitude that Christ Jesus had, there in verse 5. And then he says, though he was God, he did not think of equality with God as something to cling to. Instead, he gave up his divine privileges. He took the humble position of a slave and was born as a human being. When he appeared in human form, he humbled himself in obedience to God, died a criminal's death on a cross. This is what it's about. Are we willing to do whatever it takes, just like what Jesus did in coming from his place into heaven down to earth? Even when he did that night before he was arrested, when he prayed to God, not my will, but yours. He was willing to do it. Now, I would say most people who have been followers of Jesus have not had to die for their faith. But if it came down to that, are you willing? Are you ready to take up that cross? Join me as we look at this even further.